はなんだろう銀河の彼方心の声が聞こえてる初めは誰もヒーローじゃない違う形のただちっぽけな星なんだぶつかり合い励まし合い立ちはだかる闇を越えよう悲しみなんかない世界愛を諦めたくないどんな涙も必ず乾く僕らが変えてく未来絆は途切れやしない無限に続く光の中へ
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making her way to the ring from the Tiger's Cave, Spring Tiger!
Good evening, wrestling fans from the world-famous AWL Arena in Tokyo, Japan. This is Animated Wrestling League 223, Joshi no Hajime. That's right, tonight, the women's division, the Joshi Division, kicks off in earnest. And we're starting off with the young, the lovely, the talented Spring Tiger, the classically trained professional wrestler. And she is facing something that was only described on the blog as a creature. I have no idea what that means, but the lights have gone. Oh my god, what the hell is that? Okay, I'm not entirely sure I want to know.
And her opponent, making her way to the ring from the domain, Wild Thing!
Well, Wild Thing, obviously some sort of lycanthrope, I suppose. She appears to be some kind of a canine, but whether she's an actual werewolf, I honestly don't know. This is my first time seeing a lot of the talent that will be debuting tonight for the Animated Wrestling League. And Wild Thing, clearly living up to her name, very much a part of that new class of female competitors. Joshi Puro, women's professional wrestling, is in the middle of a huge upswing these days, and it's time, past time in my opinion, for the Animated Wrestling League to have its own Joshi Division. Here are the rules. And forget the rules for the moment because the arena seems to be exploding. It's going to be cat versus dog, I just realized, as Spring Tiger faces this whatever she is. Show, folks. We really can't afford to do this every week. Okay, whatever that is not human. Alright, this will be a standard one fall to a finish match, 10-minute time limits. Here we go. 10 minutes on the clock, collar and elbow tie up dead center of the ring, and looks like Wild Thing with a clear strength advantage in the ropes, the referee having to physically separate the two combatants. Irish whip into the corner, into an STO. Up to the second strand, into a backsplash. Wild Thing throwing herself into every attack here, and the AWL fans are liking this. Right hand by Wild Thing going into an inverted DDT, and Spring Tiger has not been able to really get out of first gear here. And now tearing at the neck, tearing at the mask, possibly, of Spring Tiger. That is not acceptable behavior, even for a werewolf, question mark. Oh, nice kick by Spring Tiger. Spring Tiger, incredibly strong legs, incredible abs. Core strength like you would not believe this girl. And up. Oh, classic vertical suplex. She is an old school wrestler at heart, is Spring Tiger. You normally see her as a manager, but right now we see her on the top rope. Oh, and a cartwheel splash. I don't think she got all of that. Spring Tiger, normally the manager of Tiger Mask Double, one. Only a one count for Spring Tiger over Wild Thing. As Wild Thing realizing she cannot take this prey lightly. Oh! All around the world! What? No! A kick out before the referee can even get in position for the count. 7 minutes, 50 seconds left on the Irish whip into the corner. Picks her up onto the top rope. This is not good. Both of these women looking for their first victory in the Animated Wrestling League. The first 3 women to earn 3 victories will advance to a championship ladder match to crown the first ever AWL Joshi champion. That's what this is all going to be about. And tonight in our main event, a living legend comes out of retirement to bless and christen the AWL Joshi Division. That's right, we've got Manami Toyota Manami, the greatest women's wrestler of all time, bar none, is in the AWL ring tonight. She will face a new hire from the Japanese independent circuit, Akira Merune, a submissions expert, as you can probably tell from the name if you know that much about Japanese. And now Wild Thing going up top and back into that backsplash. Cravat suplex by Spring Tiger. We have vertical suplex. No, wait a minute. It looks almost like Never Wake Up. A perfect plex. Cross leg perfect plex. Not going for the cover. That's what do we have here? Pick it up. Backbreaker. Tiger Breaker. She knows the Tiger style. And what is she going for here? Another cravat suplex. Spring Tiger throwing her weight around, literally. This is incredible. I'll be honest, I know how she was trained, but I didn't think Spring Tiger had this in her against a superhuman competitor like Wild Thing. Oh, she's got him hooked up, I need to get out of that habit fast. As Spring Tiger climbing up top, she's going to try that cartwheel moonsault again. The Tiger style known for its moonsault variations. Coming up. Oh, went for the kick, went for the thrust kick, and missed. Irish whip into the corner, Spring Tiger in trouble as Wild Thing takes advantage of the error. Elbow to the head. Up and down. I thought this was going to be a squash once I saw Wild Thing come out here, but no, Spring Tiger has made this a 50-50 contest. And the AWL fans here in the arena sold out tonight in Tokyo, going absolutely bat bonkers. And, oh, a funky weapon. You are better than that. You are better than that, Spring Tiger. Into the cover for the button. Cool. No, a kick out at the last second by Wild Thing. Remember, this is for a victory. This is for 1/3 of the way to the championship ladder match. Already, Athena Jane has qualified by virtue of being the final GWM Divas champion. Let's see if she can pick up a real women's title. We have here going, again, she's going to go for that thrust kick, that rider kick almost. And again, misses. Wild Thing. Incredible. Incredible instincts by Wild Thing avoiding that kick and now powering out of whatever that was supposed to be. And she's loving this. Wild Thing going wild right now. What is she doing? And bam! Drops her right on her face. I have no idea what Wild Thing calls that. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Wild Thing, the first woman ever to pick up a victory in the AWL Joshi Division. Check this out, the big backsplash from Wild Thing. She is going to be a tough competitor to beat on her way, possibly, to the ladder match. Spring Tiger had everything she had. Cover for the 1, 2. I thought that was going to be it, but no. Our winner eventually.
Here's your winner, Wild Thing!
Indeed she is, and that wild style certainly bringing her victory tonight at AWL 223 Joshi Division. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to welcome to the AWL roster our newest second-generation wrestler. And this young lady, oh man, she has the ultimate pedigree in the Animated Wrestling League. We refer to the one and only daughter of Dragon. Yes, the original AWL champion, his daughter, is about to make her debut against special guest from Chikara Pro, Solo Darling. And I have missed this music. There she is.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making her way to the ring from Chiba, Japan, Dragoness.
And while Wyvern has carried on the tradition, once again illuminated by the true Dragon Fire. I can only imagine the butterflies that must be in her stomach, knowing what she has to live up to, and that this is her first match against one of the better women wrestlers on the international scene today. I refer to Solo Darling of Chikara Pro. And here we go.
And her opponent, representing Chikara Pro, she is one half of the Rumblebees, Solo Darling!
Okay then, Solo Darling as always hopped up on every Japanese energy drink she could get her hands on between the airport and the arena. We welcome Solo Darling, her first foray into the Animated Wrestling League ring, and she faces the Daughter of the Dragon. Clearly, by several years, the experience advantage going to Solo Darling, a former Campeonato de Parejas winner of the Infinite Gauntlet and the subsequent Golden Opportunity. But she faces a challenge in a woman with the ultimate pedigree, the ultimate genetic advantage for an AWL wrestler, the child of Dragon. 10 minutes on the clock in this standard rules match, and instantly the Dragon Conrana comes out! Trained by her father, the first female graduate of the AWL dojo. We have a brand new class of young women training in the dojo right now, but this is the first graduate. And unfortunately with the Joshi Division only just now starting, we're not in a position really for a graduation match. That will come back that tradition will return in time. Solo Darling going up to the middle strand, as Mike Quackenbush would say on commentary. Oh! Corkscrew forearm, I believe that was. As Dragoness getting to the outside, hopefully nope. Probably planning some sort of springboard maneuver there, but that wasn't going to work. Solo Darling saw it coming. Of course, 20 count on the outside in the AWL, as it is in Chikara. So Solo Darling well familiar with the rules here. Some of our special guests that we've have had trouble adjusting to the 20 count as opposed to the American traditional 10 count on the outside, and a flip powerbomb onto the outside by the Dragoness. Young lady obviously inheriting her father's unusual skin condition. From Chiba, Japan, I believe. I don't know if her mother is Japanese. I believe she is. But we will find out about that going on, I'm sure. We're going to try to get interviews with a bunch of the women, the female competitors over the next couple of weeks, try to get a chance to learn more about them as we proceed here in the AWL. Oh, and a beautiful moonsault on the outside. Eventually, these competitors are going to have to get back into the ring. Solo Darling and Dragoness doing that in plenty of time to beat the 20 count. We are just over 2 minutes into the match. Into the cover, Solo Darling won. And the leg strength of Solo Darling, the impressive leg ability of that young woman. And springboard into a Dragon and Phoenix! The classic Dragon and Phoenix. Are we going to see a dragon drop from this girl? I think we are, eventually. 7.5 minutes remain. About 7.5 minutes remain. Dragoness in control of Solo Darling, plants her face first onto the canvas, pulls her back up. Solo Darling escapes. Solo Darling, one half of an intergender tag team known as the Rumblebees. Oh, wait a minute, Dragoness in control, she's going up top. Long way for an arm drag, but it does work. Throwing her opponent at least halfway across that 20 by 20 foot ring. And she's calling for it. She's calling for the dragon drop. Are we going to see it? Isatsuwasa Dragon Drop! Oh, it's been a long time since we've seen that. Pulls her into the center of the ring. Cover, taking a little too much time here. 1, 2, 3. No! 2.9. Just that little bit of extra time it took to get her into the middle of the ring. I think Dragoness should have risked the rope break and gone for the cover when she had it. As soon as she hit that dragon drop. Going up now. Snap vertical suplex. Low. No chance to build up any wind resistance on the way down. Dragon Conrana! And Dragoness going nuts here. Dragoness on the middle strand. Begging Solo Darling to get back to her feet. Dragon Conrana attempted and counter. Fireman's carry. Right across the top rope with a hot shot. That's the experience advantage of Solo Darling. And Solo Darling now with a dragon drop. How embarrassing would it be to lose her first match to her father's move? Only a 2 count. Solo Darling eventually is going to set up for her signature submission maneuver, the Sharp Stinger. That cloverleaf sharpshooter combination, and I think she's going for it right now. And Dragoness obviously had it scouted. And now the rookie mistake, calling upon the AWL fans supporting her father for so many years. Her father forced to retire after AWL 160 due to multiple injuries. Second time, dragon drop, dragon drop, dragon drop. And she's going to pull her in again, but this time I think she's got the window of opportunity. 1, 2, 3, and Dragoness victorious. And the Dragon Storm echoes throughout the arena, as it should be. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming solo, darling. You are welcome back in the Animated Wrestling League anytime. But for right now, it's all about the daughter of the legend, Dragoness, forging her own legacy, starting tonight with a victory in the AWL Joshi Division.
Here is your winner, Dragoness!
And humble thanks to the crowd for coming out to support her and her family. These AWL fans have given her family everything they've got in this world. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a new dragon in the AWL. I could not be happier about that. Well, now for something that's going to make me annoyed and angry. That's right, it's time to talk about Dr. Jigoku. The creator of the augments, the mad scientist of professional wrestling, says he has a brand new augment that will be debuting right here, right now. Apparently it's going to be called Koroshi Machine, the Killer Machine, and it's apparently going to be fighting a rabbit. Because wrestling. Okay. Oh my god.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making her way to the ring from the Warren, Usa-chan!
Well, okay. Is it just me, or does this not look like a professional athlete? Well, we have a great tradition of rabbit-based wrestlers here in the AWL, mostly the Doom Bunny. But, Usa-chan, which is a cutesy way of saying Miss Rabbit in Japanese, apparently, well, she is quite lovely, I'll give her that, but, I'm not seeing, at least she's not wearing high heels, thank the heavens. I'm sorry, I'm not seeing wrestler here. This is not necessarily a good thing. And that hideous backward masking music and the creepy, almost occult-like video accompanying the augments, the scientific monstrosities of Dr. Jigoku. And it looks like he's gone back to the well. That is not, I repeat, not Kyuketsu Lady. That is Koroshi Machine. And wow.
And her opponent, being accompanied to the ring by Dr. Jigoku, fighting out of the laboratory representing the augments, Koroshi Machine!
Well, the illegitimate child of Project Tetsu and the Shockmaster, I think. And I think I recognize that song. I hate to know where he got that idea. Well, Koroshi Machine versus Usa-chan. My money's on Koroshi Machine right now. And Koroshi Machine removing her helmet. Oh my god, what is that thing? Oh, that is nowhere near human. These strange, ow, almost Andalite like eye stalks coming out of her head. Usa-chan with an arm drag, looking good, uppercut as well, and I think I may have made the serious mistake of underestimating the rabbit.
And now Dr. Jigoku distracting Usa-chan. That's going to be a classic, that is a classic rookie mistake. And again, they're both rookies. Springboard moonsault, and she misses by a country mile. So everything I said about Usa-chan not being an athlete, please ignore that. Forgive me, and I'm sorry. We're just a minute into this, and Usa-chan has had most of the offense so far. Irish whip across the ring into the corner. Usa-chan about to do something potentially very dangerous. A rabbit Kanrana. No! Countered into a sit-out powerbomb. Avalanche style. Dr. Jigoku's newest monstrosity, the killer machine. Oh, wait a minute, Dr. Jigoku now throwing a steel chair into the ring. This is not a no disqualification match. Backstabber by Koroshi Machine. Usa-chan gets a nasty kick to the side of the head. If that chair gets used, that's a disqualification. Referee's going to have to do something about that. Oh, and it gets cut off at the junction, does. Usa-chan down with I believe a black hole slam, and now the referee seeing the chair, removing it from the ring. It does remain at ringside, right out in front of me here at commentation station at ringside. 7 minutes, 25 seconds on the clock. Crucifix! And there's an Easter joke in there somewhere. I'm just not getting it right now. Oh, spinning knee strike right to the face. Are we about to, what is this? Suplex. Oh! A spinning suplex drop, but at 2.9, Usa-chan gets her shoulder off of that canvas. And Usa-chan somehow takes control of the match. I'm loving this. I'm living right now. This is fantastic. Irish whip into the corner. Oh, and a little assist from the ropes, but a vicious looking kick. And wait a minute. That's the Bunny Hop Extreme. Bunny Hop Extreme by Usa-chan. She should go for the cover right now, but she's decided she needs to get a little extra altitude. Never doubt the jumping ability of a rabbit wrestler. 1, 2. The rabbit splash, the 5-star rabbit splash off the top rope. And she's going for it again. Oh, no, she isn't. She's going for a slingshot or a springboard. I can't quite tell from this angle. Springboard, drop kick, and nails it. The fighting feet of the furries. And the AWL arena erupting with support for Usa-chan, of all freaking people. Sling blade. Dr. Jigoku in shock right now. Dr. Jigoku is about to have a heart attack. And I can't say I think that's a bad thing. There we go, and rolling through into the bunny flip. What is, no, I gotta say no there. I'm against this. There is no twerking in wrestling. Okay, maybe Usa-chan can get away with it. 2, 3, and that's it somehow. Usa-chan beats an augment in her first match. Oh, Dr. Jigoku. I'm enjoying this. Now that looked nasty. I want to find out what Koroshi Machine, or what Dr. Jigoku calls that. But the Bunny Hop Extreme, a move of the Doom Bunnies, and this bunny splash, rabbit splash to the top rope, followed by the twerk salt. It works.
Somewhat surprisingly, here is your winner, Usa-chan!
The AWL arena going bonkers. They love this. And you know what? I'm loving this too. Woo! Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight has been all about earning victories to qualify for the Joshi Championship ladder match that we will be having as soon as we have enough competitors to have it. But already one woman has qualified, and that is Athena Jane. But it wouldn't be appropriate to have the first episode of the Joshi Division without Athena Jane participating.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making her way to the ring from the AWL Dojo, Miss AWL.
Part of the first class of female trainees at the AWL Dojo, Miss AWL, currently still a student, a young dragon as we call them, and I hope she spoke to AWL about what she's probably about to face. Or at least she's polite, sort of. If you've never seen Athena Jane, get ready for a shock.
And her opponent, making her way to the ring from the Isle of Themyscira, the modern-day Amazon, Athena Jane.
Well, Athena Jane having added a metal headdress to her outfit since last time I saw her. She will obviously not be allowed to compete wearing that. But this woman, a true giantess. And wait till you see, without that perspective, wait till you see the height difference between Miss AWL and Athena Jane. By virtue of being the final GWM Divas champion, she has qualified already for the championship ladder match to crown the first AWL Joshi champion. And now she's going to give us an exhibition of her skills. That is not a happy woman. Yeah. Oh, dang. Yeah, this is... There's a reason some wrestling organizations have weight divisions. Look at this. Oh, backbreaker right out of the gate. Don't go refill your popcorn, ladies and gentlemen. The match ain't going to be that long. Military press drop by Athena Jane, who is at this point just showing off. Miss AWL reconsidering her life choices. Picks her up again for another, this time a fall-away slam. Are we sure this woman wasn't trained by Yarina? Oh, goodness gracious. She is a giant, and she can fly when she needs to. Going up to the top rope. Elbow drop from the top. Vintage AWL. The newest member of one of the newest members of our roster. Way to cover! A 1 count! Miss AWL has achieved a 1 count! That is significant for her. Oh, and she just got all of her teeth removed. They're rattling around in that mask right now. Half Boston Crab, torturing her opponent. Athena Jane, a trained warrior from birth. This is going to be nothing more than an exercise for her. Although Miss AWL showing some fire right now, showing some fighting spirit. Keeping Athena Jane on the mat for a few seconds. Then she pulls her up, and again, look at the size difference here. Miss AWL giving up at least a foot in height and probably a good 70 pounds worth of muscle. And you can see there as Athena Jane powers out of that attempted submission. Oh, look at this! Picks her up, holds her up for a long time. Vertical suplex. Delayed vertical suplex. Lets her think about it for a while. But Miss AWL, trained by the Dragon. Don't forget that. As all of our dojo trainees are. up. And down with the power slam. 2.5 minutes into the match. We're not going to get to 3.5. No chance in hell. Oh, here we go. Hisatsuwaza. She calls this the fall of the gods. And the referee saying, yeah, no way, I'm not letting this debacle continue. I will give Miss AWL credit. She actually got some offense in on Athena Jane, but this was a showcase of the power of the modern-day Amazon. And look at this. She could have held her up there for a month of Sundays, as actually nobody's grandfather used to say, but there's the fall of the gods, and the referee just saying, nope, it's over.
Here's your winner, Athena Jane.
Obviously, she's already qualified for the ladder match, so that doesn't change the standings in any way. But every woman in the AWL Joshi Division now has to contend with Athena Jane. The locker room is officially on notice. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to our main event of the evening, and I am excited. I'm a little kid on Christmas right now. This is an opportunity to see one of the young, up-and-coming, independent women's wrestlers of Japan against the Queen of Queens of Joshipuro. That's right, Manami Toyota. Toyota Manami has come out of retirement to christen and bless the Animated Wrestling League's Joshi Division. She faces the submission specialist, Akira Neruna.
The following contest is your main event of the evening. It is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making her way to the ring, Akira Nerune.
This young woman, I saw her compete on an independent show in Korakuen Hall of all places, and she has been described as the female Mike Quackenbush. That is how technically sound she is in the ring. And she's got this personality, this, I'll almost say bubbly, and look at that, showing off a little bit for the crowd, and the fans love it. But she has got to have butterflies the size of Mothra in her stomach, because she's facing the high-flying angel. And who screwed up?
And her opponent, making her way to the ring from Shimane Prefecture, Japan, the Flying Angel, the Queen of Queens, Toyota Manami.
Ladies and gentlemen, the AWL is honored to have a living legend. More than a dozen 5-star matches from the Wrestling Observer newsletter. She has held dozens of championships in almost every professional wrestling promotion in Japan that has a women's division or is a female-dominated promotion. She has held gold in those places. She has competed around the world, in the United States, most notably in the Chikara King of Trios tournament. And there she is, the classic ring gear of Toyota Manami. 10 minutes on the clock, and Manami immediately out of the gates with a beautiful flying head scissors. They call her the Flying Angel for very good reason. When back in the United States, a drop kick was considered a high flyer's move. This woman was doing the Hurricane Rana's Victory Star drops, one of the most dangerous maneuvers in wrestling. She invented it. Hopefully we're not going to see a Victory Star drop tonight, because I don't want to see anybody break their necks. Oh, look at that! Japanese arm drag from the queen of Japanese wrestling, and a powerbomb counter from another Hurricane Rana, Akira Nerune. No slouch. This is a generation gap match by every belief, by every definition. Some of our younger fans out there may not know who Toyota Manami is. She's got no relation to the car company, by the way. It's a fairly common name in this country, and she doesn't even spell it the same way. But moving on. If you don't know who Toyota Manami is, look her up on the tubes of YouTube, because she is all over there. And she recently retired. More than 20 years a professional wrestler. She has come out of retirement temporarily to welcome in, to usher in the Joshi Division, and we thank her greatly for that, though I'm sure after that slam, Akira Merune is not quite as happy to see her as the rest of us are. And she's going up to the middle strand. She can do everything from any of those ropes. What are we looking at here? Jumping, drop kick, shotgun style. Rolls her opponent over, goes into the cover. One. And Akira Merune, as you can tell from the name, she's not going to give up that easily. Pops her head out and goes into what looks like a cobra clutch. Leg sweep. Getting her opponent off her feet. Gives her the opportunity for several submission maneuvers. She is a submissions specialist. We have here going for, jumping arm drag. She holds onto the wrist and transitions into a Fujiwara armbar. Toyota Manami in a little bit of trouble here. So she quickly gets out of that with the arm drag. Reasserts dominant. No! A stiff looking shot. Oh, look at this. She's got her up. The queen of Japanese wrestling is being stretched by Akira Merune. A right punch drops her down and transitions to another submission. I don't even know what to call this. Almost a grounded Manjigarame. But she could not keep her foot in the right position. Manami Toyota, Toyota Manami, I should not be anglicizing her name, gets out of that, takes advantage of every single little mistake that the rookie is going to make. And the Flying Angel again gonna fly! Holy crap! That's a 450 splash! The Animated Wrestling League sold out in Tokyo at the AWL Arena tonight. And every single fan is on their feet for Toyota Manami. Picks her up. Reversal! Akira Merune drops her down. Akira Merune going for the... she's got something in mind. Controlling her opponent over to the ropes. Is she thinking what I think she's thinking? Throws her out of the ring. And the submissions expert gonna fly. She is the female Mike Quackenbush. Submission expert that can do absolutely everything else that she needs to. The crowd. I hope you can hear it. I hope we're miking the crowd properly. And some brutal forearm strikes, legal blows, fans, from Akira Merune trying to take down the Queen of Queens. Oh! And Toyota Manami, no stranger to going violent on the outside when necessary. Trying to break her opponent's arm there, and that's actually a pretty smart strategy. Take away the arm of a submissions expert, and you take away a lot of their options when it comes to tying you up. But Toyota wants to finish this in the ring. She wants to join that ladder match. Pile driver! Pile driver! That's a legal move in the Animated Wrestling League. We do not ban that sort of maneuver. 1, 2. Guts, heart, and fighting spirit of Akira Merune shining through as she somehow kicks out and escapes the ring to break the momentum of the Flying Angel.
I think he's going for an STO there. Oh, right here in front of the commentation station. Why am I invisible now? I don't want to know. Here we go, round the world. Bam! Akira Merene, you still got it. This is incredible. But Akira Merene is giving as good as she's been getting. This has been an even match. This is... I think the AWL Joshi Division is about to become the pride of the Animated Wrestling League. Akira Merene returns to the ring. This is for essentially a point towards the ladder match. And how would it be? A double helicopter head scissors, nearly hitting senior official Joey Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family, and he was halfway across the ring. Going to possibly the Japanese Ocean Cyclone Suplex. Going for something. Vertical suplex. She's got her hooked. Sunny no Tomodachi. She's got it hooked. The fingers are locked. But no! Somehow. What is she going for? What is she thinking from this position? The Queen has her... Uh-oh. The high-flying angel. Cannonball from the second strand. Picks her up. No, reversal. An inverted DDT by Akira Merene. She's going to have to try to lock on a submission maneuver right here, right now. Strong style chop right across the chest. That was a mistake. But that wasn't. Now Akira Merene has her opponent exactly where she wants her. Rolls her up. And that's it! The Queen is tapped! The Queen is tapped! Akira Merene! Victory! And her career has just been made in its earliest days. I'm shocked by this outcome, quite frankly, ladies and gentlemen. But look at that! Slingshot Tope con Hilo. I thought Manami Toyota had it with this pile driver. I thought this was the end of the match. But look at this. Are we going to actually get to see the finish? I don't think so. What is wrong with this highlight system?
Here's your winner, Akira Merene!
And she gets her first victory of the 3 that she will need to enter the ladder match for the first ever Joshi Championship of the AWL. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This has been AWL 223. The Joshi Division is here and ready to go. Next week, we return to regular season action. No more division-specific shows. It's going to be Animated Wrestling League action of all kinds. Until then, thank you for joining us. Check out the website for all the blogs, interviews, match announcements, etc. And we'll see you back here next week. Until then, korede kimarida.